unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That one complete to Johnston. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Would have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. There's his tight end, Disley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut, and Strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Here we go, 3rd and a yard. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
These are the situations why, Mike, that some teams continue to keep a fullback on the roster. You get into these 3rd and short situations, just hand it to the big guy, put your head down, pick up the 1st down. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And
a second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Chargers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Downs goes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They go right back to Taylor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Richardson gonna look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. The Colts about set to punt. We forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this one up past the 30. They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the fullback. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Here's Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.